You know that scene in one of the Harry Potters when Harry drinks I'm not sure what the term was, a magical juice potion? It was a pure luck potion, elixir, mixer, whatever. He wanted something, right? He wanted to work with a professor or have this professor reveal some information to him. But by going at the professor directly, it wasn't working. He drinks the elixir, and all of a sudden he's just following his intuition. He feels confident, he feels great, he feels like everything's just going to work out. But his intuition isn't telling him to go and talk to the professor. His intuition is telling him, I'm going to go down this corridor right now. I'm going to walk to the left over here. You know what? I just had this sense that I want to go see Hagrid. And he goes off to meet whoever it is that he's trying to see. And he actually comes across the professor who's trying to talk to him and trying to play the whole cat and mouse, like, don't you want to get information out of me? And he's like, no, I'm actually busy right now, sorry. And all of a sudden the professor is now like, hey, I thought we were like doing this little game together. And he starts following him. And eventually Harry actually gets what he wants from the professor without even trying to get it. And you could say it's all because of the magical luck potion. Well, that scene, that whole story, mini storyline, is an illustration of law of attraction. Hey there, I'm Angel. I am a happiness coach that specializes in law of attraction coaching, and I will be explaining in this video what law of attraction is and specifically what law of attraction coaching is as far as I understood it. So broadly, law of attraction coaching is just that. It is a type of personal development coaching. You may be familiar with the art of coaching. There are all types of coaches. There are sports coaches, personal trainers, then you have life coaches, love gurus as some people like to call them, business coaches, performance coaches, all types of coaches. Well, law of attraction coaching is just a type of coaching that uses the principles of law of attraction to work through whatever it is you're trying to work through and to get to where you're trying to go. I may do another video to just go briefly into what coaching is and isn't. And you can also find that information on my website, mangelcoaching.com/FAQ. So let's start with this. What is law of attraction? It is defined as a belief that basically states that a person can attract positive or negative experiences in their life based on the positivity or negativity behind their thoughts, their beliefs, and their patterns of their habits, if you will. So basically, positive thoughts bring positive experiences. Negative thoughts bring negative experiences. That is the basis of law of attraction. So when it comes to law of attraction coaching, what we have here is taking those principles and practicing them to manifest whatever it is you wish to manifest in your life. It's about understanding and harnessing the power of your thoughts and your beliefs in order to manifest desired outcomes. The coach's role in law of attraction coaching is to help as a guide, a support system, a partner in co-creation with a client who is going to practice aligning their thoughts and beliefs to their desired outcome. Misalignment is usually what causes tension in life. It's what causes contrast. It's what causes negative thoughts, vibes, and feelings. But if you can get in alignment, that's when you have manifestation. Whatever you have in your life is the result of what you already believe and know inside of you. So what does a law of attraction coaching session look like? That depends on the coach, obviously, but coaches use a variety of techniques such as visualization, so really embodying and seeing the person you want to be, the state you want to be in. Gratitude practices are very important, harnessing that positive energy, changing your mindset. Concrete example, somebody who has, let's just say, $1 million is someone who believes that they deserve and can get $1 million. We see it all the time. People who win the lottery and go broke really quickly because their mindset is still broke mentality. They can't hold on to what they manifested. Maybe in that moment they aligned with like, oh, I would love to manifest this money, and they got out of their own way. They no longer needed to manifest the winnings. They just were like, it would be nice, you know what, maybe it'll happen, but I'm still living my life without it, and boom, it manifests. And now they have this money and they're like, I didn't think I could get this kind of money. I'm probably going to lose it. I've never had this much money in my life. Now I'm scared. I don't know how to keep it. And all that energy, all those thoughts are generating a reality that matches what it is they are putting out there. I've never had this kind of money before. I don't know how to keep this money. This money will probably disappear. That's the reality they are investing in with their energy, their coins, their energetic coins, and that's what comes about. Basically, what a law of attraction coach could help this type of person with is to shift their mindset, shift their focus, and invest, like I said, see energy like coins, like a currency, and invest it in the positive outcomes, in the reality that they want to see, they want to be a part of, they want to adhere to, they want to generate. And like I said, there are many ways to get there. Gratitude practices, visualization, meditation, breath work, all kinds of things. And conversation. Conversation will be your best friend in a coaching session. Even though our thoughts are wordless, they are translated into words. That's why we can use those words as positive and powerful tools to get us where we're trying to go. So your law of attraction coach is going to ask you very interesting questions to bring awareness to where you want to go and to gently move in that direction. A law of attraction coach can also help you in identifying and releasing negative beliefs and limiting thought patterns that are hindering your progress and keeping you from what you are wanting. For years now, I've called those cats on the rails. If you think of manifestation as a train running on tracks, what stops a train? Definitely having some cat on the rails will stop a train. So those negative thoughts, those limiting beliefs are like cats just sitting on your train tracks, just going, I'm going to make this a lot harder for you, so meow. And what a coach can do is be like, oh, hey, here's a cat. Let's gently remove this cat. Let's gently, guide it towards a new home, a new resting spot, maybe on the side, to the left, you know what I'm saying? So what areas of life can be enhanced by law of attraction coaching? Honestly, all areas of life. It could be health, wealth, relationship, which are the big categories, right? And anything in those subcategories. Everything we do is because we believe it will generate or bring us a sense of happiness and well-being. So if you zoom out and you think of everything as frequency, as energy, happiness itself lives on a frequency. Law of attraction rests on the beliefs that thoughts are things. They are something, they are immaterial matter in some case. It's energy. And energy operates on a frequency. Happiness, sadness, anger, all of your emotions, they live on a range, on a spectrum, just like a rainbow. Red is on one spectrum, is on one frequency, and we all know blue is on another. And a lot of us have studied this in grade school. They have different frequencies. They have different waves, I believe. They look different. Literally, our eyes see them communicate a different color, but they also have a different body. They have a different shape. So when you understand that, you step back and you realize, okay, what I want is happiness. What does happiness look like to me? It looks like X, Y, Z. It looks like having this type of relationship. It looks like having this type of home. It looks like having this much traveling in my life. It looks like having this many friends. It looks like having this much time apart. It looks like having this kind of job, this kind of career. It looks like doing these kind of activities on a day-to-day. That constitutes what your little snowflake individuality would call happiness. And it's different for all of us, first of all. Second of all, it evolves all the time. If you think about it, what made you happy when you were a kid may not be the same thing that will make you happy today. I know that watching cartoons and eating Cocoa Puffs made me super happy back in the day. Not that it doesn't bring me the same kind of satisfaction today, but let's just say I'm wanting to do other things on a Saturday morning. A good breakfast and a nice TV show, I'm still in the same realm, but you see what I'm getting at? The details change. And that's how law of attraction coaching can also help you. What is it exactly that you want? That's a good question that a law of attraction coach can explore with you. What's really effective in law of attraction coaching is energy work. If you can latch onto the frequency you're trying to get at, that's where the magic happens, baby. It's all about the frequency. And that's the beauty of law of attraction coaching, is like all forms of coaching, it's about empowering the client. It's about empowering you, the person who is working with a coach, in realizing that you are responsible for your life. You are an agent of change. You can create. You are a creator. You are a co-creator with the universe. You are not alone in creating the life that you have. So, who is law of attraction coaching for? I would argue anybody. Anyone who is open to the concept. Obviously, like with anything in life, the results will depend on the process, if you will. It will depend on how much you invest yourself in the coaching process. It will depend on the relationship you have with your coach. A great match will make for a great result. Just like anything. Think about grade school, the teachers you've had. Oftentimes I've noticed, personally, a correlation between a great teacher, an inspiring teacher, an interesting teacher, and my motivation, my implication, my investment in the subject matter, in the course, and then the resulting grades that I got. The same thing applies to coaching. You want to be on a journey with someone you are comfortable with that helps you get to the place you're trying to get to. You want the right cheerleader, basically. And your belief in the process is what will make it work. Again, it is the basis of law of attraction. What I believe, I receive, whether it's positive or negative. So if you're thinking law of attraction is bogus, it's not going to work, guess what, baby? Law of attraction will be bogus in your life and it's not going to work. But if you're all up in that energy and you're like, yes, I've seen things happen, I want to believe. Maybe you're not quite there yet, but you're open to it. You want to live a life that's magical. You want to live a life that's easier. You believe that you can get there, that you are deserving of having that kind of life, that you see other people living that way and you're like, why can't I? Then you are the right person to follow law of attraction coaching. And what's wonderful, I personally think, about law of attraction coaching is that you develop the tools to apply to anything. You can literally manifest anything, which is the name of one of my programs, actually. The MA program, because I'm Marie-Ange, M-Angel, MA for short. And it also stands for Manifest Anything. With law of attraction, you can manifest anything because in the end, what you're manifesting is an energy frequency. It is a state of being. It's happiness, it's ease, it's joy, it's excitement, it's passion, whatever it is. And I personally decided to become a happiness coach and specialize in law of attraction coaching because this is my passion. I am so into law of attraction. I have been practicing manifesting for years now. I have manifested the unbelievable. I am so proud of the journey I've been on. I am still on that journey. I am still taking cats off of my rails. I am just like everyone else. And that's the beauty of it. I'm not special. I'm not some magical human being. I'm not some exceptional being that's been chosen by the divine gods. No, I'm a person who decided one day, bruh, I want my life to be easy and fun and magical because I like those things. I'm a girl who grew up on Disney movies and Harry Potter and all that stuff. So obviously I have a penchant for the magic, for the divine, for the sparkle of life. And I just decided I wanted to live that way. Bon, I say I just decided, that is reducing the process immensely. Life confronted me, we'll say. I was facing a lot of challenges and I had a decision to make, and I chose, with the guidance of my angels, the divine really helped me because it was one of those like, either you really like dive into the darkness, and I'm talking about like ending your life situation because it was just unbearable, or you fight, so to speak, and you turn towards finding solutions, finding a new way out. And I had a spiritual awakening and I turned to law of attraction and I thought, you know what, why not practice this kind of living? I discovered Abraham Hicks specifically. I've been living according to those practices ever since. I am a living, breathing testament that it works. People around me are like, wow, Marie-Ange, you are so lucky. They say I'm lucky all the time, or that magic seems to just follow me. The rational will just tell me like, you have a lot of coincidences in your life. Define it how you want. For me, it's magical and I'm living it and I love it. And I wanted to share that with people. And the people who are closest to me, I've shared it with them. I've shared what I know, what I believe, how I've lived, my experiences, and it's contagious. That's the beauty of it. Energy is contagious. I'll do another video on that, how energy is contagious. And I've seen my loved ones, my friends, my family manifest amazing things the moment they opened up their mind to it, the moment they started kind of living the way I did and do. And that's why I know it can work for anyone, honestly. Also, a thing I do is pull oracle cards, and I've been doing that for years to connect to the divine and to receive messages. With non-believers, we'll say more like science-oriented people, rational-oriented people, but who are curious, who have an opening, and that's all that matters. The people who are open to it and who want to believe, they get amazing results. Super accurate card pullings with messages that are tailored for them, that anyone else in the circle would be like, the cards you pulled don't really communicate with me. The ones that I pulled, those are my cards. They speak to me loud and clear. Your cards, some cards I could apply to my life, but the overall message not as much. But the person who got those cards is like, oh yeah, well actually these cards apply to me 100%. And those who did not believe, who are really skeptical, and who people forced to pull cards, I usually don't want those people to pull cards because they're not going to get any results. As Law of Attraction says, they're going to confirm the reality they're already living in. And if the reality they live in is that all of this is bogus, malarkey, it doesn't work, their cards are going to prove that. Honestly, it's random. It doesn't mean much to me. I'm like, well, that's the energy you came with, honey boo boo. So obviously you're going to get what you expect. Anyways, all this to say, Law of Attraction coaching, it's wonderful for people who are interested in coaching, interested in Law of Attraction, who want to manifest, who want to live life in a more fun, bubbly, curious, enjoyable way, detached from the material in a sense, but more attached to the wonder and awe that the universe has to offer, who are open-minded, for people who want surprises in their life, who want to communicate with the universe, with source energy, with God, whatever you call it, who want something bigger than themselves to talk back in a sense, and who are open and who want to make that a daily habit. That's for you. And like I said, I happen to be a Law of Attraction coach just on the side. If you're curious in the programs I have to offer, creating your own program as well, reach out, honey boo boo. Send me a message through the website, through Instagram, in the comment section. I'll get back at you. I'll also be posting a lot of videos on this channel about my manifestation journeys. Lots of storytelling to get you inspired, to show you what is possible when you believe there can be miracles. If I start singing, I'm going to get a freaking YouTube sanction. This is a feel-good space, so don't be afraid to subscribe, like this video if you like the content, and share.